I have exams. Hello. It's exam season. I know the energy is absolutely the opposite of what it's supposed to be, but we can't start like the exams with the low energy because by the time umalize, yo, utakuwa umededi, gosh. So anyway, this is me trying to hype myself up because I got exam day passe. It was like the week before and I needed to get ready because kuna courses flani. Guys, I really don't know why I need to be doing accounting, but Nisha Kubali, I am working on it. So this is me waking up. I spent the whole day in bed and it was not pretty. So I had to get up. So fanya hivyo, kama like you've been lazy, like pick yourself up. Let me tell you, I did my first exam a few days ago, way after recording this, and let me tell you, the feeling of actually being prepared, it's such a flex, guys. It's such a flex for real. Anyways, nikamka, I decided I had done laundry the previous day zilikuwa zimekauka sasa kwa line, and I had to fold them up while hyping myself up again. I wanted to make my space a little bit habitable. You know, they usually say healthy space, healthy mind, or something along those lines. There's no actual saying for it, but you get what I'm saying, yeah? So nikamua ni fold once juu unajua. Once you start wearing those clothes, one by one na hujakunja, that legit utaziosha tu tena. Nobody's going to fold them. Kwa kitanda, kwa kiti, kwa meza, like just depending on the space you want to use. And we can't be having wrinkles because tana iron box atakama. That was me folding and doing laundry, and this week I've just been trying to remind myself, you know, the power of deciding. Like, how often have you just decided to do something and you have seen amazing results? So I'm here to feed into your delusions once more and tell you, you can do it. It doesn't really matter what it is. I walk around. I am into running, and I practically right now I'm just a watching runner. Like anyone who's running just mesmerizes me. So kuna watu wanakujenga kukimbia shule, like it's athletics, like literally athletics. Kuna wazungu and everything, and sometimes I just stand there and watch them. Hata wananijua at this point. And it's such beauty to see all these people corresponding in one space. Someone who can barely jog without falling into a 3-hour long asthma attack. Someone who is practically an athlete breaking records in his free time, and you're just there existing in the same space as them. But there's no discrimination. Like, one thing about it, if your energy is really low, hang out around athletic people. The energy is always high up there. They're always hyping each other up. In such seasons, it's very important to have accountability in whatever form that you need in that specific time. Sometimes my accountability is me calling up my high school friends and telling them, scare me, like just tell me all the worst possibilities that could pull up if I don't stand up and read right now. Sometimes it's just my phone bringing my screen time on my homepage and just telling me it's been 11 hours. Out of your 24 hours, you have been on this device for 11 hours. And I'm like, okay, I need to lock in. Sometimes it's simply you sitting down and in silence and reflecting on yourself and thinking, okay, yeah, I really don't want to have a whole anxiety attack just before the exam. I'ma just lock in right now. It doesn't really take that long. The thing with studying is the mental blockage, the mental block, you know what I mean, is a little bit, it's way more exaggerated than the actual process. I can assure you, as someone who really actually enjoys studying, when I start studying, before I start studying, it's such a big deal. I was literally racing this kid. Tell me you're challenging without telling me. This child was not even trying, and I was huffing and puffing. I tried, and he was simply just going for milk somewhere, and I was there working with all my strength. Literally alikuwa anaangalia nyuma like nani anahema hivyo. It was so funny. Anyways, as I was saying, accountability, you can be your own accountability partner, but there is the old traditional accountability partner. If you have like a coursemate who has similar study schedules as you can do it. Even if it's not a coursemate, there can always be somebody who you're working with. But people like me, I study better alone, so I need to put unique measures up. Of late, I've really been seeing the power of mindset. Like, one of my biggest identities is I cook every single day. I live in an ingredient house. Like, I grew up in one and I made mine one. So like 90% of my meals are home cooked. But there was a week. There was a time when I was just pulling up every meal I wanted to take. I walk to a restaurant or go pick up a snack and something, and it was slowly becoming, my mind was like, oh, we're doing this now, and I nearly slipped into the trap of like not cooking at all. Even the ingredients in the house, the ingredients in the house started running out, and I wouldn't even like care. And it was practically just mindset, because during that week I was like, oh, I don't have time to cook, I'm tired, I can't cook. But in real sense, like, the more often that you cook, the easier it gets. Like siku hizi, even if I'm cooking like a 3-course meal, ugali, mboga, nyama, I literally don't even take 45 minutes. And it's before that, I'm thinking about, wow, lazima nipike, nini, but it's not really that big of a deal. Like, I really want us to meditate upon the things that we have been procrastinating or fearing. Like, it's not as hard as you think it is. Like, your brain is just meant to protect you from things that seem scary. So like studying for 2 hours. What if I die? I'm used to scrolling TikTok, which has 3-second videos, and I'm stimulated very often with each scroll. What do you mean I need to sit down for 3 hours and study one topic? Oh no, thank you. Like, we're just meant to repel things that are new. That's why when you're starting a new sport, trust me, I've been trying to get into running. Your brain tells you we are dying, stop. You can't do this anymore, stop. It's important to take breaks, by the way. I had just studied like the whole day and I was so exhausted. I was just like, you know what, turn that to tembe, pulling out my neighbor by force to go walk with me. Nampenda, gosh. I like to believe I'm an ambivert, because I do have my moments where I want to talk to everyone, do everything, meet everyone, speak in front of, and like voice my voice on everything. And there are times I don't even want to answer the door. Like, no, I'm not home, kindly go away. But like, I've realized it's all like in the mind. That I am all for like recognizing your cues, knowing when you're tired and when you need space to replenish. That's a whole different topic, yeah? But I'm talking about when it's mindset, when I'm going somewhere new. Like when I was meeting my current friend group for church, I went there with the mentality that these are my people, these are the people I need to get to know, these are the people that I need to become friends with, and I'll make it work no matter what I need to do. I told myself that for a fact that these are like-minded people. Don't at any point self-sabotage. Like, it's not that difficult. Don't overthink it, just be yourself. Don't give them an ideology of someone who is not you, and then 1 month from now you're going to be tired. And here I am right now, loving these people because I can be myself 100% when I'm around them. When I'm walking into a room and I'm like, okay, for example, when I'm going to class, I don't know, my course-mates are just different group of people. So like nikiingianga hapo, I'm not really much into socializing in that place. I'm like, I know a few people and the ones I know are enough. You see, those are two different mindsets. In church, anyone who walks in, I'm like, I'm going to get to know them. In class, somebody walks in and I'm like, please don't look at me or I will shave off your eyebrows. You know what I mean? Mindset is literally everything. So if you look at that new task and you're like, okay, I really cannot do this. Like, what do you mean unataka mimi nifanye kazi hapo? Like, you really won't be able to do it. Like, the mind has so much more power than you think it does. And at the same time, you don't always listen to what your head is saying is scary. In fact, if it's like repelling it so hard, unless it's like something that is actually risking your life or putting somebody else's life at risk, don't listen to it. Like, honestly, you have so much potential and you have so much within you. You can do way more than you actually think you're capable of doing. If everyone knew for a fact that everything they are starting, there would be no adrenaline. Like, if you knew 100% it's going to work and everything's gonna, like, the process would be so boring. I'm telling you, you wouldn't even enjoy it after some time. Academically, I believe that everyone just needs to do research on their niche. Like, if you're doing science-based topics and units, you really need to look into it. Do not overlook the actual scientific things that are out there. We're in an era of internet, and there are so many people out here who have just specialized in teaching you how to study and what to study and how to study each part. Like, it's very important to just take time and do this research, because people overlook it and people assume that some people don't even know that there's such things that they should look into. There are different ways of studying different types of things. Like, sciences use active recall and all these things. You get into the details. I've not really written them down, so you get into that, and that's not the same way you're going to be reading like your common courses that are just bulky and you just need to know like history and all these things. Those things really do change the dynamic of your study session. People who are in the library, aka me, we're not just showing off. We are actually trying to give different use the different resources that are there available for you. Like, studying, actually be smart. Just I don't really think people call each other nerds anymore, but be smart. Like, just, there's beauty in being knowledgeable. Like, every single time you sit down, make sure you're doing something that's knowledgeable. Don't just sit down and say nasoma nimesoma siku yote na sielewi kitu. That's something I hear very common, very often in my class, and I listen to what they're calling reading, and it's not really reading. That's not how you should be reading. Okay, they are reading, they're not studying. You should be aiming to study. So as soon as you can, especially during long holiday, exams but there's still time. There's always time to learn these things, like your upcoming exam. Just try it, look into YouTube and see how people are studying accounting. If you cannot tell already, that accounting unit is in my head, because like, why why am I here? Why are you involving me? I didn't mean involve me even here. But you can just check how they're studying it. Indians have very similar curriculum to us, so and these people, but those are cram. Like, just find out something that works for you. And sometimes even the ones that they say work for this and work for that, you can try it in every aspect, every unit that you have. If there's been a study session that I was forcing issues, this is one of them. This is one I was fighting for my life. I think I had spent the day I would be looking for my exam card and doing a lot of things. I was so tired and I had to go to the library still. If you cannot tell, I was so distracted. Like, everyone was moving around and my brain is just like, wow, person walking, wow, book falling. Like, I was really struggling to focus. It was not pretty, it was not fun. I was not having fun at all. But it was a necessary session because it told my mind I mean business, because the next day I was able to study. Unlike what you're seeing there, it's not the same day, it's not the next day either. It's just one of those days where I was incapable of waking up. Niliamka 6 nikashinda kutoka kwa kitanda. Like, sometimes I do wake up early because I do sleep very early. As I said, I am a grandmother. So I wake up very early, and still sometimes, like, if I decide to be lazy in the first 10 minutes, that's how the next 4 hours are gone. So I was trying to collect myself, clear up my space again. That's like such a cheat code. If you're feeling like your studying is a little bit far from what you really want to be doing, clear up your space, clear your table, clear your bed. Like, just clear something. It doesn't have to be the whole house. Just pretend you're cleaning something and then sit down and mean business. Your brain is going to be like, okay, yeah, we have prepared prepared for this. We have done all the hard work. Now we just need to study. I usually like making my study time a little bit aesthetic, but I don't really think it's aestheticism anymore because I cannot study very well without it. But I put very low lo-fi music in the background. Is it lo-fi, lo-fi? Depends on you. I call it lo-fi. Crucify me, I guess. So depending on what you prefer, I listen to that in the background. Nothing with the lyrics, because if it has lyrics, the next time I'm listening to it, I'm going to be singing it for word, because my brain apparently is a magnet for lyrics. When the other day I forgot my pods. Now it depends on the environment. In the house, I cannot read loud music. In the library, I figured out I study way better without it, because I don't like the pods in my ears. It makes me sweat. Okay, mi nafikirianga ni psychological, but nikivaa pods na nasoma, like nasikia kana sweat, you know, like mbona, I don't understand. It just makes me feel like I'm clustered somewhere in my own space. Sometimes that's the feeling I want, like I'm in my own world. But the last time I was there studying and I didn't have my pods, it was really serene, not gonna lie, because it's really quiet and you can hear people flipping papers. They're like, I just flipped page for the last 1 hour, boo. You know, it's kind of like moral support, you know. Yeah, if you to get anything from this week's video, is simply get up and study, get up and do whatever you wanted to be doing. Procrastination is just gonna make you tired. Like, you're going to be living your life with all these things in your mind and all these to-do lists in your books, and you're not doing anything. Just do it. Najua tuingia mamaliza exams, that doesn't mean you're off the hook. There's something that you've always wanted to be doing and you're not doing. Just wake up and do it, honey. It's time to do it. It's time. Hakuna kesho. Okay, there is kesho, I hope so, but you cannot live with that narrative in your mind. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. The first week was a little bit eventful. I had a lot of occasions and a lot of stuff that were happening, so I was just really burnt out na nimechelewa najua, but nawapenda sana. Enjoy the streets of my high school, university. Wow. Bye.